Hello Aquarians, and welcome to your February zodiac wheel reading for Aquarius 2020. Bit of relief around here for us through February. Some of the planetary shifts have taken some of the load off us that we were feeling through January and on and off throughout the previous 12 months actually. With the stellium in Capricorn and all the Capricorn energies, they're a bit heavy burdens to bear and tough lessons to be learnt as well. So here in February we've got a bit of an easing up of that with a lot of the personal planets moving into Pisces. That's certainly made a difference. Being a bit more in touch with our sixth sense here through February too, with that Pisces energy being so strong. A few of the Venus and Mercury have come through and conjuncted Neptune in Pisces, and Mercury is on its way to conjuncting Neptune in Pisces. So yeah, we can breathe a little bit easier for a while, I feel. So I will invite Great Spirit, angels and my guides to join me in this reading for Aquarians. And thank you for any messages that come through in this reading for Aquarius and for their highest good and the good of all concerned. So what messages do you have for Aquarians for February? Thank you. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Lovely. And messages. Being called to action. And the Queen of Pentacles there is a bit of stability. And a good sign for the financial side of things coming just at the right time by the look of it. Alrighty Aquarius, so Earth sign energy here with the Queen of Pentacles, and it's in your first house, so it's enlightened selfness, so a bit of feeling more enlightened on a particular subject or area or issue that you have to put a lot of yourself into, because there is a very practical energy connected with the earth sign energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You may be going to be able to also spend a little bit of time and money on your appearance, so maybe there's some shopping that you're going to be doing, maybe a hair getting done, massage. It is a very indulgent energy really with the Queen of Pentacles in that persona area and how you express yourself through your appearance and your physical characteristics. So taking a bit of a regal stand even with that Queen influencing that, And it's, as I said, the earth sign energies are really playing quite a significant role in that. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Either that is a timing thing for the earth sign energies to take notice of when that time of Taurus energy, which will be the end of April, beginning of May. The Virgo energy, which is early September, end of August. And the Capricorn energy is late December, early January. So there is some timing there, also indicated by those signs. Could be you're dealing with a earth sign woman, and your own persona is coming through to others. There's a touch of beauty connected with the earth signs as well. Okay, so you really could be in a position where you're feeling a lot better about how you're looking. So if you've had any dilemma about that within yourself, this is letting you know that you're going to be feeling a lot more comfortable with your appearance as well. Messages with the Page of Wands here. The Wands is a card of action and bountiful energy. So this is a very enthusiastic kind of energy coming through in a message, whether it's from you or to you, but it's full of enthusiasm, and it has the ability to really give you some wonderful new ideas or perspectives on things. So it's sort of something you needed to know, and it's going to be revealed for you. Now, one of the things here in February is from the 4th and 5th onwards, Mercury goes into Pisces out of Aquarius. And then on the 17th of February, Mercury is going retrograde. Now, that is going to actually want you to, in a way, retreat into your own private life. And that's okay. The need to retreat is actually quite okay here through February. And the Mercury in Pisces energy gives you the natural sense of practical perception and how to communicate it by communicate it truthfully. And it brings you tangible results. So sometimes people have a bit of fear around, being honest. It's sort of like, make sure you tell the truth, but be careful because people don't actually like to hear the truth. It's that kind of message there. Alright? So, there's a bit of fear of being ridiculed if you actually tell the truth or tell people what they need to hear instead of what they want to hear. And of course it can always work in reverse. It may be you hearing what you need to hear, not what you want to hear as well. Now here we have the 8 of Swords in your communication. So I think communication is going to get a little bit scattered and conflicting. There's sort of a conflicting, you're told one thing and then you find out another, and it sort of is not giving you a clear perception of what you're really trying to relay or trying to find out. So information could be held up. This is also about caring for others who are unwell, and if you're not 100% feeling 100% yourself, this is showing that, you know, you are going to be cared for. Now, this is also in the area of short distance travel, communication, siblings, relations, so other relatives as well, and your mental activity. So there's sort of like, I'm being shown, like, you know, there's a lot of things that you have to think about, and you've got to write them down. Don't expect to be able to remember everything. So make sure you got your diary, keep a list. Holding everything in your memory bank isn't going to be, you know, completely reliable with the energies that I'm being shown here. Now, the other shift that is due is on the 8th, or from the 8th of February, with Venus going into Aries. So there's a lot of enthusiasm when Venus goes into Aries, and you can actually find that you are quite inspirational as well. So that area of short distance travel, neighbourhood and siblings, how you use transport. So there could be a little bit of trouble with transport for some of you Aquarians. So it's also important to, you know, just check on how you're using your personal resources, utilising your material world for optimum comfort is also highlighted here with Venus in Aries, and your artistic awareness. You may find some joy in your artistic awareness, or through artistic abstract mind use. So I'll just ask the Divine Direction cards on what is the remedy there for you Aquarians who are going through a bit of a struggle and having a bit of conflict in your communication areas. What is the solution? And we have create. Unlock your creative side with dance, music, art or writing. Express yourself. Lovely. And then you also have time. The universe is helping you. Look for synchronistic events around you. Wonderful. Well, actually there is a lot of that spontaneity and synchronistic energy around this month also. So and the enthusiasm and courageous enthusiasm too. So don't be too brave. You know, it does look like you have to take care of your own thoughts and how much you have to give of yourself to help others understand something. It is a good time to help people believe in themselves here through February, but it's also a time to know when to hold your tongue as well. Here in the base of our wheel, in the home, your house, your family roots, you've got the Eight of Cups. Walking away from something, or maybe you could look at it as walking away, but towards something better, and knowing that you're not losing anything by doing it. Okay, so your cups are still full there, and they're still full of promise. So there may be some of you that want to make some changes in the home base, whether you're looking for a new home, or you're renovating, or you've got to go away to work, and even though you may not want that distance, you know that it'll all be there when you get back. The strong emphasis also through February is one about retreat and knowing when to rest and give yourself a break. And some people do struggle with doing that because they're so conditioned through their life to, you know, always be busy, always be productive, always be doing things, and sometimes you just need to stop and let that go and know that it's okay, it'll all be there when you get back there on Monday, you know, like if you're taking a weekend off or something like that. So that is the message that's coming through to me with this Eight of Cups. It's like, don't worry, it's all right, it'll all be there when you get back. Or, you know, you can just put that over on the back burner for a while and focus on that later. You know, at this stage, you've got to go in a particular direction, and you have to not feel that there's loss involved with it, because you are going to gain a lot out of it. So whether you're changing homes, maybe someone new is moving into your home, you could be renovating, maybe there's children moving out of your home and you're becoming an empty nest kind of situation. It's that sort of thing that is being shown there with that Eight of Cups in that position. Now, Five of Wands is saying that you're up for the challenge, and there's a bit of competitiveness going on there. So that area is about sporting activities, it's about your hobbies and your social groups connected with sport or hobbies and things like that. It's also about children, so you could have children that are competing with each other and you've got to constantly referee, which gets a little bit much for mum and dad. But yeah, that fire energy there is one that is about growth and shifts and change. So it's sort of uncontrolled activity that you can't control, even though, you know, you can see there with the arm wrestle depicted in this card that you're trying to control it. But don't get, if you can't control it, the main thing is, Aquarius, not to feel defeated or feel that you're beaten, because you're every bit good enough to enjoy this avenue, whether it's a hobby or a sport. Again, you may not be defining yourself by your competitors or people that you feel, you know, are competing. There's competitiveness involved with it, and don't define yourself by that. Alright? Which can be a bit hard for us human beings, as there is always that competitive nature on one level or another. Now, the Hermit here in the area of your health and well-being and your work life, as well as workplace and co-workers, again, there's wanting to relax and take some time out. So that may be something that you're putting in plan here through February. And trust your inner light, because ultimately you are seeking for there to be some harmony in the workplace, which is fine. And just know that, you know, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel if you've been struggling with something to do at work, with work, or your work colleagues, or, you know, wanting to change direction with that. And also with health, it's being wise and sensible about matters of well-being and health. And having a holistic approach to it, not just trusting one avenue. Yeah, a more holistic kind of approach. And it also, they're telling me there's a feeling there of wanting to keep it to yourself. Whatever's going on, you're not sort of wanting to broadcast it to the world. You're wanting to sort of keep it to yourself and deal with it and sort it out, and see what happens. But there's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you feel like you're going through a bit of a dark phase, this is letting you know that you may very well feel that you're walking the path on your own, but you will come out into the light. And in partnerships, this is a very good sign of the union, marriage, and it's very favourable for business partnerships too, being the Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel with this Ten of Pentacles influencing the area of partnerships that you will be feeling like you're in a good place. Whoever it is that you see as your partner, whether it's your life partner, your business partner, maybe even involving friendships, you're feeling like you're getting to a good place and you're able to build upon what you've already started, and that others will benefit from that. Sailing out of trouble here in the area of other people's resources. So there's calmer waters ahead there with the Six of Swords. After a period of worry and anxiety, you're being shown that the way is clear for you now, Aquarius. The Ace of Cups here in long distance travel, higher education, and dreams and visions, foreign cultures, all govern this area of the zodiac, and the Ace of Cups is the beginning of new love. It's also a new home for those of you that are looking for a new abode, or you could actually be travelling to a country where you really do feel at home and feel quite comfortable and content there. So therefore enjoying your time overseas. So your cup is still full of promise, Aquarius. Your philosophy, you're a well of information also with your philosophies and your higher knowledge. So the message from that is to use that when dealing with others as well. And being the position that points to events in the future, this is showing me that in 1 year you really will be feeling, not only feeling the love, you'll be feeling the love for your world. So you're really sort of healing from this confusion and conflict, emotional or physical illness maybe, that you have a period here where you've got to battle with, but you can unlock with your creative side and expressing yourself, and know that the universe is helping you with synchronistic events happening around you. Career-wise, you've got Judgment. So there's a light being shone on you. So if you don't like being in the limelight, this is letting you know that you will be. So there will be a lot of attention being shone your way. The zenith of the wheel. Judgment is also about emotional values, networking, that kind of thing. So in a way there's an emotional attachment to your career. But you've got, as I said, there's a wealth of information for you to be sharing with others. So there's, the Judgment is, I feel, to help you find your feet to be able to do that, to enlighten others and help others to be enlightened. Alright? Now in your 11th house you've got the Justice. So things are going to balance out. You're going to find that balance. And really the key to happiness is inner balance. It could be literal balance of the scales, so there could be weight issues that you've had that are finally getting to a nice balanced weight. Or you may have felt that your life's out of balance, you spend too much time at work and not enough time with your friends or family, or vice versa. That's being balanced out too. So, and it's also showing there's some sort of legal dealings or advice that you're seeking or looking into, and finding out where you stand with legal situation. This area is your hopes and wishes and manifesting, so you are manifesting the balance and the equilibrium that you've been seeking. Now Mars is in that 11th house, and it's in Sagittarius until the 17th of March, of February, sorry, and then Mars enters Capricorn. So that's a time where you are asserting your leadership by using your organisation and social protocols. So Mars in the 11th house is assertion, and it's connected to humanitarian goals and personal and group relationships. And Mars will be trining Uranus also on the 17th. And Uranus is down here in the 3rd house for you Aquarians. Okay, so that it's disrupting your communication, your ability to communicate, or bringing in sudden, out of the blue information and forms of communication. But it's also full of creative enthusiasm, and that Uranus energy wants freedom, and the Mars energy sort of in a way wants freedom as well. Now also here through February, the number 2 is very prominent. It's a 2 month, 2nd month being February. There's the 2nd of February, which is a 2 day, and there's 22nd of February as well here through February. So we've got the 2nd of the 2nd 2020, and we've got the 22nd of the 2nd 2020. Okay, so the 2 is a master number, and it does like have the energy that really can be the peacemaking energy, random acts of kindness. I've really felt quite strongly, my guides and angels have whispered to me often about the importance at this time, as through last year and through this year, with that Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, all the planets that have been in Capricorn. It is an essential time to be kind to yourself and kind to others. Kindness is, there's being nice, and there's being tolerant, and there's quite a lot of people that are finding it very hard to tolerate others, or tolerate situations. So if you are struggling with tolerance, just be kind to yourself. And once you're kind to your own mind and giving kind, loving thoughts to your body, that will help heal, it'll help ease, and it'll help you to be able to perform random acts of kindness, which give you a great boost of enthusiasm. And the interesting thing here with Mars trining Uranus, Mars has gone into an earth sign house, and Uranus in an earth sign, and Uranus is in an earth sign, being Taurus, which brings about some spontaneity as well, and even synchronistic events that create the spontaneity. Okay, and this can bring some balance back to your life as well. So the Uranus in Taurus placement enhances the ability to intuitively receive information from the planetary mind. So do some of that grounding work. Get out, have your bare feet walking on the ground or in the sand or in the ocean, and visualize the roots coming from your feet as far into the ground as you can imagine them going, because the further the roots go into the earth from you, the higher you can fly. Okay, the shorter the roots, the more on the earth plane you're sort of stuck. And there's a opportunity here with Uranus in Taurus to be able to really lift our vibration and lift our awareness as well, and receive insights from that into new structures new sustainable directions. Alright? Because Mother Earth is talking to us. Mother Earth wants us to really get more in tune with her. Okay? Now on the 20th of February, the Sun goes into Pisces, which is here in your first house for you, Aquarius. The second house for Aquarius, but the Sun will be moving through the first house into the second house. So again, the Sun's also going to come over and conjunct Neptune. And on the 9th of February, over here in the partnership area, ruled by Leo, you've got the full moon in Leo at 20 degrees actually. And that 20-degree point has been quite significant throughout the last 12 months as well. So there's a bit of courage and strength connected to partnerships. And as I said before, I really do like that 10 of Pentacles. For some of you that literally means that there's some sort of payout or legal proceedings or documents, contracts that are going to be financially beneficial for you. Okay? So then you've got also in the second house coming up to conjunct Neptune there in Pisces in the second house through February is the new moon, and the new moon's on the 23rd of February. So a good time to set some intentions. Make your wishes. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You get a balanced wish. So in your subconscious, it appears, Aquarians, that you are worrying, and that it is causing you a lot of soul searching and even heartbreak from that worry. So you need to really practice changing those thoughts when they come in, those negative worrying thoughts that aren't really going to fix anything. So I'll ask divine guidance for you of what you can switch your thought patterns to heal these worrying, damaging thoughts for Aquarians through February. And happy birthday, Aquarius, as well. As the early part of February is your birthday time. I do feel that, you know, you're going to have a wonderful year ahead. You've just got to sort of, in a way, get more in tune with the earth energy and your intuition. So, quietening the mind. Okay, so you need the energy, and it's saying to try and keep a positive energy by surrounding yourself with positive people. So maybe you've actually been stuck in a bit of a situation where you've got at least 3 people that are just being negative, and that is not helping you to keep yourself in that positive frame of mind. So take yourself out of the situation where there's negative people around you and get in contact with the people that are always positive. You know, those people that are always looking for a positive solution to everything, and no matter what you say about doom and gloom, they've always got the positive side of things. They're the people you want to surround yourself with, and they're the people you want to talk to when these other people are making you look at everything from a doomy, gloomy, it's all your fault kind of situation. So now I'll just ask for some animal medicine messages for you too. Oh, thank you, that was quick. So you've got 2 messages Aquarius. So your first one is life experience. So you can use your life changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions. You know are right for you. So don't hesitate to move in new directions you know that are right for you. So I do feel that's connected to that as well. You've got to move in the direction that's right for you and don't let anyone hold you back. The Star. Well, that's a wish being fulfilled, the Star card. And it's the Oriole. I've never really heard of that bird, but it looks very beautiful and it's got a little butterfly up there, so I do feel that there might be some socialising involved with the Star. And you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Oh, lovely. Okay. So, that's all. Those two are also giving you messages of how to lift that dark cloud. And the Three of Swords is often associated with pain, emotional pain and or physical pain, but it's usually emotional, which physical pain can make you emotional. So this is giving you an idea of how to shift that energy to turn something negative into something positive, Aquarius. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for joining me. It's been wonderful to do this month's reading for you. Please do click the like button and give me the thumbs up. If this is your reading and it's resonating for you, then I have left the details below there in the description box so that you can email me or send me a message through my website or leave a message for me in the comments, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So you're very welcome to book in for a reading. Love to hear from you. So, many blessings to you and lots of love, Aquarius. Namaste.
Are we going to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk, Kobe? Come on. Yeah? Come on.